And hello once again. How are you doing?
Oh, hello.
Oh,
I'm fantastic.
I thought I tried a different opening. Like,
Oh no, I had to bring it back.
like a little bit of enthusiasm.
No, I have none of that.
Hey, you're listening to Goose Chase Podcast. 7 o'clock in the morning, clear skies all day.
Oh God, I hate it. I hate it.
What if that was
You're
us?
really good at that.
Hey, how's it going out there? Good.
You know what I have to say about that?
Yeah, let's never ever do drive time radio.
Like it was an option.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't, but it's distasteful to me, and I refuse.
Okay.
Okay.
No one offered, but all right.
Right. No one offered to give us a radio show in an actual media market, but
That
if they
actually
had,
pays.
if they had, of course, we'd say no.
Yeah. I'd totally turn that paying job down.
Yeah, right. The opportunity to sit in front of a microphone and talk for a living? No, thanks.
And get paid to make fart sounds and bad jokes?
I don't even think you have to make I think you just tap the button that the fart sounds correspond to.
Baby, like, I have a little self-respect.
Okay.
If there's going to be fart sounds, I'm going to make them myself. That's where I draw my line.
I'm an artist, okay?
I'm not selling out here.
I have integrity.
What if that's the line for
Yeah.
Drive Time Radio, folks?
Yeah, there's like some guy out there with a name like the Cougar or whatever, and he's like, I refuse to use this new soundboard because back in my day, we made fart noises by ourselves with our own mouths and tongues.
I love it.
Yeah, he's got integrity, damn it.
He does. That cougar.
They do. I can't remember what comedian pointed it out, but they always have like names. Like it'll be like Jay and the Bad, or like
Crazy Ira and the Douche.
yeah, right, stuff like that. Right, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, this episode has already gone off the rails, so there's no point in trying to reel it back in anymore.
All right.
All right. It is another lovely Wednesday. What do we got going? I finally got a new car. That's exciting. It's not exciting, actually. It's a relatively boring car.
But it's new to you.
It's new to me.
And it's not totaled.
It's not exactly. It's not crushed up in a cube somewhere.
Yeah.
What I did twice in 3 weeks. This is amazing. I gave my cruise keychain when it got wrecked to the tow company, and they destroyed it with my house key on it.
Yeah.
And then I turned in the Enterprise rental car with my house key on it.
Yeah.
So I
what did you do with that?
I lost 2 house keys in like 2.5 weeks.
Did you get a new house key?
I did. I managed to find one, but I had to break into the house with a fire poker, and
Yeah.
I like busted my back door trying to do that.
Yeah. So now we have to fix the back door.
To fix the door. So that was great. That was some of my
Good job.
finest work.
Good job.
Yeah. So now I have a 2011 Chevy Malibu,
And a broken back door.
which I think makes me like a cool mom.
It does.
I think it makes me a cool mom.
It makes you the cool mom.
Yeah, it's like the demographic I'm slowly sliding into.
You've always been a mom, Dave.
Always been a great mom.
You are a great mom. You're a great host. You're definitely the group mom.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I am the mom.
You are the mom.
I'm the mom.
You're the mommiest person in our relationship, that's for sure. I'm more of a dad myself.
I'm a great mom. Oh,
Yeah.
man, I got to remember to turn that furnace off, actually. You hear that?
Yep, it's kind of cold.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just leave it on.
Yeah, they'll just deal with it. I'm
Yeah.
a little chilly.
See, normally we turn off the furnace to avoid all this, like, background audio. But
I thought about reminding
pretty
you,
chilly.
but then I remembered I was chilly.
Yeah, and so, like, basically every episode we do in the wintertime, like, by the time we're done with it, our feet are freezing. So,
Yeah.
really got to do something about all this. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm a mom. I got a car.
I'm a great distant father.
Distant dad.
Yeah.
All right, if you say so.
I just like buy you gifts every now and then and give you a punch on the shoulder
Then mostly
and then fuck off.
and sit in a dim room smoking cigars.
Yeah, actually, that sounds perfect. Boba comes and asks me if he can go play with his friends, and I say, ask your mother.
Right. and then he comes to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
What else we got going on?
All I had written down was Dave got a car.
Yep. That's like all we have. Okay.
We had the recruiting event for roller derby.
Right. You got how many people again?
I think about 6.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it was a really good turnout.
That's like a better turnout than I would have even maybe thought.
And I'd say at least, I know 3 seems like they plan to come back,
Okay.
which is good.
Yeah.
50% I'll take.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other ones.
Yeah.
I think probably 1 or 2 more are interested. One was like her friend wanted to do it, and so she went along with her friend to be a good friend, but I don't know how into it she was.
She was there to make her friend not feel alone.
Right. Her friend's like, I'm really into this. Let's go. And she's like, I don't really care, but like, I'm your friend and you want me to go, so I'll go. Right. So I don't know how into it she was. She was supporting her friend. Her friend was like pretty into it though. So
I feel like I've been that person at a number of events where it's like, I'm just kind of here.
Yeah,
this person
and sometimes it works
anyway.
out that you're like, oh, hey, no, this thing is really cool and I like it. And sometimes it's just not your thing.
Right.
Because you were just there to support your friends. So I don't know if that if that woman will come back or not.
Yeah, maybe not.
What are you doing?
The dog's eating his ass again, and it's driving me insane.
Get the cone.
Dog, no. Get out of your butt, Doug. Please. Jesus. I'm trying to do a show here, Doug.
Did he stop?
Yes, he did. Oh, my God. What is wrong with me?
I don't know. You're having a
I'm
moment.
having something today. I've had a lot of caffeine.
As you drink more coffee at like 7:30 at night.
Yep. This is great. He's doing it again. It doesn't matter. You were saying.
It went well.
Yeah.
The person I invited ended up being a little bit late. I felt bad because she didn't get to like learn everything.
Yeah.
But when we were wrapping up practice, I took her and I think her sister is who she brought with her.
Okay.
Aside and showed them a couple things that they missed out on. Mm-hmm. And sounds like they want to come back. So
okay.
That's exciting.
That's cool.
It was AJ from Westside Bowl.
Oh, nice.
So I'm excited for that. Always happy. I like teaching people things, especially something that I'm really into, like derby. So I went over the rules with them as we watched them like scrimmage a little bit. So I went over the rules and pointed things out as they happened, and I like doing that stuff. And then I also like I said, took them aside and showed them a couple things here and there. So it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I was glad we got some interest.
I'm glad it was successful, because you just never know what your turnout is going to look like.
Yeah, and I think this is something we need to do more than once a season. I mean, we need to keep generating interest and trying to get people involved.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Because even if people don't want to, like, skate, they have to know it exists to come watch it, or, you know, to become a ref or an NSO, like...
Yeah.
You have to know it's there before you can do anything else. So
yeah, right.
Good times.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe we should just get right into it.
Just skip all this bullshit.
I think that's mostly all we got.
That's all the bullshit we have.
But I do have another thing that I'd like to talk about if you would like to talk about it, which is this game.
Oh, okay.
Did I want to play?
Okay, I was very confused by that intro. I'm like, are we skipping to the middle seggy?
No. I want to play a game.
All right.
That classic game. That old mainstay that families have been playing to pass the winter time or in a long car ride.
Like in a wagon.
Or at gunpoint for your life.
That's my favorite time to play.
It's a game I like to call Trues and Fnews.
Trues and Fnews.
You mean to tell me why you wouldn't happen to mean
it's time for Trues and Fnews.
Time to play Trues and Fnews. Everyone's playing a famous game, the game that's taking the internet by storm.
It's time for Trues and Fnews.
A Merv Griffin production.
That's right, Trues and Fnews.
Trues and Fnews.
It's that game, that old game, that classic game, the goal of which is for me to provide you with 2 false stories, 1 true story. You have to discern which of these stories is true. The trues from false news, Fnews.
All right.
I could say that again, but I won't.
Don't.
I could
bother.
clarify that, but I
No.
won't do it.
No. They'll get it.
They'll figure it out.
You know, trust your listeners to
Yeah.
be smart enough to figure out the very dumbly named game Trues and Fnews.
It kind of does explain itself, doesn't it? It's like a bad name, but it's a name that conveys what it is.
Yes. Once they realize they're portmanteaus.
Are they?
Yeah,
Are they portmanteau? Yeah, I guess they are
they
portmanteaus.
are. It's true news and false news.
I guess so. Portmanteau? Portmantees?
Portmanitobas. Portmanatees. Portmanatees, that's what they are.
Moving on. All right, so you ready? All right, story number 1. Ice fishers off of Baker Lake in Nunavut, Canada, hooked and reeled in a box full of severed ears.
Ugh.
The ears were revealed to be fakes, but no explanation has been offered for the box.
Okay. All right.
Number 2. An American bicyclist nearly set the record for biking across America at 6 days and 23 hours, but on review, his ride actually ended 200 feet from the true endpoint, disqualifying him.
Oh. All right.
All right, and number 3. To protect the details of their new Lord of the Rings series, Amazon Studios writers are working in a locked room with sealed windows, watched by a security guard, and locked with a fingerprint scanner.
Oh, my. Okay. Let's hear those again.
Okay, one more time. Story number 1. Ice fishers off of Baker Lake in Nunavut, Canada, hooked and reeled in a box full of severed ears. The ears were revealed to be fakes, but no explanation has been offered for the box.
All right.
Number 2, an American bicyclist nearly set the record for biking across America at 6 days and 23 hours, but on review, his ride ended 200 feet from the true endpoint, disqualifying him. And number 3, to protect the details of their new Lord of the Rings series, Amazon Studios writers are working in a locked room with sealed windows, watched by a security guard, and locked with a fingerprint scanner.
All right.
Yeah, me. You ready?
I'm trying to write my little things.
Dead
Sorry.
air. What up, dead air? Woo! Goose Chase, you come here for the best dead air.
That second one is hard to write one for. It's just really sad.
Yeah. It is. It's downright tragic. By the way, today when I was having a nap, I dreamt that I accidentally told you which one was the trues,
Oh, yeah.
and I was very pissed off at myself.
How do you know you didn't?
I'm pretty sure I didn't. But okay.
You didn't.
So what are you thinking?
I want to tell you that the first one is box of fake ears has some splaining to do.
Weird, but all right.
Second, I just wrote poor bikey baby.
Okay.
Third, Amazon writers locked up tighter than Fort Knox.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the second one is real. It just feels really real. I think it's the truth. The biker, the bicyclist.
Going the biker guy. True.
Yeah.
True. Number 2, true.
Yes.
Busted.
You've been getting me lately.
Yep.
Okay, what's the real one?
The true one is that Amazon writers are
Oh, no.
unbelievably... The level of security is so crazy that I knew if I included it, it would have a chance at passing.
Yeah.
Because that's so nuts, but that's what they're actually doing
I think
now.
I could get into the White House and there would be fewer security mechanisms in my way than getting into that Amazon writer's room.
You could get into the White House easier than you could figure out what they're doing on Lord of the Rings right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I read the
I
story
didn't
and
even know they were making another
I
one
didn't
of
either.
those.
I didn't either. This is the first I'm hearing about it. Is that
I think
that's
that makes
how,
us bad nerds.
Yeah, I guess it does. I don't know. We got too much to watch. I gotta get that fatigue, and I just
Nah.
that Q fatigue or whatever it is. I just can't. I can't. I can't.
I
care about
haven't even
everything.
been watching anything lately. I've just been re-listening to audiobooks I've already listened to.
Yeah, like how's this? Netflix has released no less than like 3 shows I really want to watch in the last year, and instead I'm just watching The Office on repeat for the 8th time.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing. Like,
You know what?
why do they even keep making TV? Just like
It's
let
fine.
me have that one, and I'm
It's
fine.
fine.
We don't need more TV.
No, we got this.
Because it's really like a paralysis of choice. It's like when a menu
Yeah.
has too many entrees on it. It's just you can't decide.
And anymore, like, I like to be doing other things while I listen to something.
Yeah.
And sometimes an audiobook, in one that it was years ago that I listened to it, so I don't remember everything that happened.
Yeah.
So it's still like, I want to pay attention enough to remember what happened, but I don't have to pay super close attention.
Yeah, right.
So it's like the best option
Okay.
when I don't have the attention span to focus on something, which is always.
The thing is, I have my, I have time to focus show planned out. It's True Detective Season 3. It's good. I'm loving watching it, but I just keep not doing that. Instead,
Yeah.
just, putting the same things on.
Yeah, it's okay.
The
It's
dog
fine.
will not shut up. What is
Nah,
going
he's
on
a bit
with
of a
him?
jerk today.
Go, Bo, get out of here. Go. Go away. Jeez. Oh my God, he's driving me insane.
He was mad that you called him out on air for eating his butt.
Yeah, he's embarrassed.
That dog has no shame. He's a dog.
Okay, so I busted you.
I'm busted.
So let's move on to the middle segment here. This is a thing that really pissed me off this week.
Okay.
And it's a thing that I've been holding as a little secret until it all shook out, and I could show you what I was all pissed off about.
Okay.
So last week, we discussed buying large quantities of Tabasco online,
Yeah.
and I got excited about that idea.
Yeah.
And so pretty shortly after last week's episode, I started looking. Mm-hmm. What I found online was what I thought was a case of 30 8-ounce bottles of Tabasco sauce,
Okay.
which is a lot of Tabasco sauce. It's 240 ounces of Tabasco sauce.
Okay.
It's a lot of Tabasco sauce. It's almost 2 gallons of Tabasco sauce.
All right.
So I got excited about it, and I ordered it. Then I was looking at our Goose Chase messages, and I noticed that you had been talking to Kirsten about the Tabasco sauce.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, I got to clue her in on this deal.
Uh-huh.
So I sent her a message saying, okay, don't tell Christy because this is going to be a surprise, but I'm getting a case of 8-ounce bottles of Tabasco sauce. Mm-hmm. And I sent her the link, and she identified what I didn't see. This is what pissed me off.
Oh, no.
This is 30.8 ounce bottles of Tabasco sauce. I am so angry.
They're so little.
They're
So little.
they're 0.8 ounces. It's infuriating.
How much did you say?
$25.
Baby. There's so many
There's
little bottles.
30 little bottles that this is like one serving size.
Just so many little bottles.
I wish you all could see how fucking ridiculous this
I'm
looks.
taking a picture.
That is 30.8 ounce bottles.
Oh no.
I'm gonna put my hand next to it for scale.
I can't I'm crying.
Here's the thing. The product was labeled 8 ounces. Kirsten spotted, because she's smart, she looked at the picture and noticed that the labels said 0.8 ounces. And also she probably, looked at that and got a sense of scale and went, wait, that doesn't quite look right. But it just had slipped right past me. I didn't even notice.
Could you couldn't cancel your order at that point?
By the time I noticed, it had already been shipped.
Can you report it to Amazon, letting them know it's mislabeled?
First of all, let me put the blame where it's due. It's Google Express, who you will remember are the same people that I went through all that bullshit with trying to get an Xbox over Christmas break.
Baby, just never buy anything from them again.
I sent them an angry email, and then I was ashamed of myself the next day, and I've been ignoring their replies ever since. But I sent them an angry email saying essentially, why again, Google Express? Is this why again? Why are you always like this? Something to that effect.
They mislabeled it, so that's shitty, but...
Yeah, and I think the blame probably rests on the seller who deliberately did that.
Yeah.
And but ultimately it's Google's store. And if they don't police things and make sure that they're accurate, I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
So anyways...
this is a lot of 1/8 of an ounce bottles of Tabasco. If anyone wants an 1/8 of an ounce of Tabasco,
we will gladly send you one.
We will send you one. Baby, I'm going to buy you a gallon of Tabasco, okay?
I'm gonna take care of this. I'm going to take care of my hot sauce needs. But I just had to show you this because this is the most cartoonish thing I have ever received in the mail.
Seriously, guys, if you want a tiny little bottle of Tabasco, just let us
I think I would need to use like 3 of these a meal.
What if I make like a tiny little label that has our logo on it and just send it to whoever wants one?
Yeah. So send us an email at goosechasepodcast@gmail.com if you want a completely useless small bottle of Tabasco sauce.
Just in the email line. What is that called?
The subject line.
The subject line. Jesus Christ. Just write, "Give me that sauce," and we'll send you some sauce.
Yeah, use promo code "Gimme That Sauce" for your free bottle of sauce.
Of an 1/8 of an ounce of Tabasco.
I will so do this. Like give me addresses.
Yeah, we will send you. If you're not local to us and we can just hand deliver it, then we will send it to you.
Anyways, that's the whole middle segment. Be careful what you buy online. Read closely, and if there's pictures,
especially Google
scrutinize them.
Express.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kirsten, for noticing.
Yeah, she noticed.
Unfortunately, it was just a little too late.
Yeah, she's smart. Like, she probably took one look at that and went, this is fishy. But me, I was so excited about the prospect of a good deal, I didn't even...
Stick with that gallon, Kirsten. Stick with the gallon. Because I sent her the link for that.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways.
Oh, baby. There's so many little bottles.
So fucking stupid. Anyways, we are going to take a break, and we will come back with the main segment for this episode. So, stick around. We're back.
And we're back.
Yes. During the break, we realized we didn't even mention the fact, didn't even cross our minds what's new with us. We just had our 4-year anniversary.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was pretty great.
It was a really nice day.
Yep. So the first part of the day...
You were right outside Pittsburgh looking at the car that you eventually bought with my stepdad.
That's right. So that part, that was whatever. That was a cool thing or whatever, and it was really good to
I
have
forget
him
what
with
I
me.
was doing.
You were... I don't know.
I don't exist if I'm not around you. I just shut down like a robot.
I know you were doing...
No. I forget what I did that day.
Anyways.
It was something. And then we got together. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was cooking. That's what I was doing. It was meal planning.
Yeah.
Then we got together and we went to lunch at a late lunch at Mizu, which is our yearly thing where we eat ginormous amounts of sushi and roll ourselves out afterwards.
Yeah.
It was delicious as always.
It's a pretty great yearly tradition. Mizu is pretty awesome. It's like surprisingly good for a sushi restaurant in like Ohio. Like
Yeah.
not what you would expect to be particularly good.
And they have these secret little rooms, and they're not secret.
No, but they're like booths with a door you can shut so you don't have to
Yeah.
like be watched by everybody while you eat giant quantities of sushi.
Right, which
is
I
real
almost choked on a piece of sushi, and I was so glad the door was closed. Because I tried to put the whole thing in my mouth, and it was a really big piece of sushi. And then Dave was like staring at me, and then was like laughing, but I couldn't chew and laugh at the same
Your
time.
mouth was so big with sushi. It was you were like
Imagine like a chipmunk or something.
Yeah, like a chipmunk
but
that you
instead of
catch
like nuts in their mouth, they have sushi.
you remember that chipmunk that like, was like internet famous because it gets caught and then it just starts spitting like seeds out everywhere.
I don't remember that one.
Well, anyway, it was kind of like that, except you actually ate it,
I did not spit out the sushi.
which was so sushi was great. And then we went to the Brazen Brush,
Yes.
and we had a really cool hour or a couple hours of
Yeah.
making these wooden signs. You know, we painted them, we chose our designs, we.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
choose a design in advance when you register, and they print a stencil for you, including any customization that you tell them, like, because some of them include your name or something like that.
Yeah.
So you do that ahead of time, and they make that up for you, and then they walk you through the process of, like, choosing and painting a background color, and then distressing the sign if you want to, and then applying the stencil and painting it on there and drying it in between and all that stuff. And then they mount it with the stuff to be able to hang it later.
Yeah.
And hardware, I guess is a word for that.
Yeah.
And it was a really, really nice time. It was my second time doing it because I did it once with my mom.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you and I went and
It was
did
super
it again.
cool. I love the signs that we made, but also it was just a cool experience doing something like that together, which is nice
Yeah.
because we don't like do a lot of like crafty things together necessarily.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And then we came home and we watched Ant-Man.
Yes. And also I made you stop for ice cream.
Oh yeah, I ate half that ice cream by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's still in the freezer though.
Good.
I didn't eat all of
Probably
it.
have a couple bites later.
You should finish it.
It's good.
Okay. But yeah, we did that and we watched Ant-Man, which we both have wanted to see for a long time,
Yeah.
and we loved it. We
And
tried
then
to
we
watch.
started the second one.
Yeah, I was
But
falling
we were
asleep.
fading fast.
Yeah,
We finished it the next morning. We extended our celebration to the next day.
pretty
It was a
good anniversary.
perfect combination of like doing things and then also being like lazy and just
Yeah.
watching a bunch of TV. It
Oh
was
yeah,
great.
and we had like a fridge emergency because like a can of pop just exploded in the little mini fridge, and I ran over to figure out what it was. It was spraying everywhere.
And then you grabbed another can that looked like it was about to explode and went, oh no, this one looks like it's going to explode too. And then you squeezed it,
I don't know why I did that.
which of course made it explode.
I don't know why my reaction is this can's like a bomb, and then for some
Let's
reason
apply
I'm like,
more pressure.
I don't know what I thought was going to happen.
The contents inside are clearly highly pressurized. Let me apply some pressure from the outside.
Dummy. I think the theme of this episode is what a dummy I am. 'Cause
No.
I do stuff like this all the time,
No, it's just the stuff you do when you're not thinking. I do it too.
which is most of the time. But we had a great day.
We did.
We just thought we should mention it because it's like we're in the beginning of the episode going, oh, what happened?
What did we do?
I don't know, nothing. I don't know, duh.
And now officially, this is the longest relationship you've ever been in.
That's right. So we're just about done.
Yep. We got 2 more years.
This is my joke for a little while. Yeah, it's 4 years. We're doing great. So we're just about done.
We got to make it to the longest relationship I've ever been in,
Yeah.
and then we
And
can
then
call it quits forever.
And then we're done. Mission accomplished.
Yep.
Like that, like George Bush on the carrier was just mission accomplished.
You
That's
do.
us.
You joke, but my for the like past several relationships I've been in, the longest was 4 years, and then the next after that was 5 years. So 6 years is the next one. So once we get there,
Then
we
you
can
know,
call it quits.
Then we've done enough.
And then I have to find someone else and do 7 years. It's like my project that I do.
Man, we are We are very
Not romantic.
I was looking for I think cynical might be the word.
Yeah, possibly.
But I don't know. I love it.
But we enjoy our joint cynicism.
Yeah. But anyway, it's time to talk about the main segment, which you've got.
Yeah. Are you ready to talk about someone who was not cynical? At
Okay.
least about his personal philosophies?
Yeah, like an idealist, like a visionary.
He was something.
Okay.
I'd say visionary.
Okay.
I'd say visionary. I don't know if the world would say visionary, but he would say visionary. So I'll say visionary.
Okay. So someone who thinks they're a visionary.
Yes. And this person is Dr. Bronner.
Yeah.
And you all may know him from Dr. Bronner's magical soaps.
Yeah. So this bottle has been sitting on the desk.
I have
here.
a visual aid.
Yeah, and I've been going. I know I recognize this bottle, but it took me a minute to connect it to the
I
fact
had
that we had that on the list.
front of the label turned away, so you
Right.
could only see the back of it.
Oh, that's interesting. Hemp peppermint.
Yes.
Wow.
Have a sniff of that.
Yeah.
I've actually used their soaps before, their Castile soap, which is what they're known for. It's very minty smelling.
Wow. That
I bought a bottle just for this podcast.
that smells like a little bit like mint, but also kind of like pine salt. I'm confused.
Yeah. And then I explained to my coworkers, I was like, I can't forget my soap. And they're like, oh, yeah, I need soap too. I'm like, I don't need it to wash with. Although we will use it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Now we will.
But I put this on the list a little while ago because I think I saw a bottle and went, what is up with all the writing? And like read
There's
a
a
little
lot
bit
of
of it
writing.
and went, oh, okay. Like that, there's something there.
This is a product and a manifesto.
Yes, exactly. And the origins are very interesting. So I wrote here, some may have heard of Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. Some may swear by it, but have you read the bottle?
I bet everyone's at least starting.
Yeah, there's a lot of really tiny
Yeah.
writing on it. One look at the bottle, covered in tiny print, is enough to let you know this is more than just your run-of-the-mill soap. Mm-hmm. So let's start with Dr. Bronner.
Okay.
Born as Emanuel Heilbronner to a German soap-making family in 1908, they were Jewish. He immigrated to the U.S. in 1929. Some say it was due to differences with his father and brothers. Supposedly, he encouraged his family to join him, but they're like, nah, we're cool. And then he was concerned about the rising Nazi party.
Yeah.
And
There's a visionary for you.
yep. And then then supposedly his last communication with his family was a censored postcard that just said, "You were right," from your loving father.
Wow.
And then his parents did die in the Holocaust. Unfortunately.
my
So
God.
they did not get out, and unfortunately that did not work out.
That's tragic.
At some point, he dropped Hale from his name when he came to the U.S. because of associations with Nazism. So he became Emanuel Bronner instead of Hale Bronner. He developed his own philosophy based on many religions and writers, Jewish and Christian religions, the Shema and the Beatitudes from both of those. Also, Rudyard Kipling and Thomas Paine influenced him.
Nice.
He references on the bottle Hillel the Elder as Rabbi Hillel and Jesus Christ as Rabbi Jesus.
That's interesting.
So he has his own like ways of, referencing people, the
Yeah.
famous figures and
Seems
whatnot.
like he reveres a lot of ideas from a lot of places.
Yeah. He originally called his philosophy Bronner's Peace Plan, eventually becoming the Moral ABC, which is what he refers to it as on the bottle.
Okay.
If the basic gist of what he's all about is that if people stopped focusing on how we are different and instead thought about how we are the same, we would all be better off on this spaceship Earth. He likes to refer to it as spaceship Earth.
That's
I don't
kind of
know
cool.
why, but
I wonder, like, at what point he started using that language.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting to think about.
Keep in mind, I mean, this a lot of this takes place like in the 40s. So
Yeah.
this is pretty long time ago.
Like proto sci-fi kind of stuff.
Yeah. So he has a lot of ideas that he starts putting together and starts traveling around giving speeches on his philosophy. His wife passed away in the 40s, leaving him with his 2 sons and his daughter. He put all of them in foster care so he could focus on his speeches.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hold on. So, wait. His wife passed away?
Yes.
And then he, like, gave up all of his kids.
Yes.
That's kind of hard to square.
Yeah. To focus on his philosophy and to go give these speeches.
I'd like to believe that he did that because he thought he could do more good that way. But it's a weird
I'll
thing.
we'll get a little more into it
Okay.
in a minute. His oldest son, Ralph, who at some point did take over the company, claimed that he had spent time in 15 different orphanages. He did later join his dad on the lecture circuit and later continued the moral ABC after Bronner's death. So he did keep this going. And Bronner eventually died in 1997. But in 1946, he did a speech at the University of Chicago promoting his moral ABC. He was supposedly invited by a student group, but ended up being arrested for speaking without a permit.
Oh.
And then was committed to the Elgin Mental Health Center by his sister. There were a lot of like the timeline was kind of hard to discern on a lot of this stuff between the multiple references, and Wikipedia kind of like skips over things, but another reference I used had more detail. So
Yeah, it's like you got to synthesize all these different sources.
yeah, so Wikipedia just said it was like, okay, he got arrested at University of Chicago for speaking without like a permit, and then he was committed to a mental health center, and it doesn't say why. I'm like, you don't just get committed for getting arrested for speaking without a permit. Like, that's crazy. But apparently his sister had him committed because she was concerned about the fervor with which he was looking into his philosophy in his lecture and the fact that he just up and abandoned his children.
Yeah.
So there could have been some mental health concerns with him, and the fact that he was willing to put his kids in foster care and focus on this interest solely is an indicator there was possibly something going on.
It seems obsessive, like,
Yes,
for sure.
at the very least.
Yeah.
Maybe not the healthiest way to handle it.
Right.
So he did receive shock treatments at the mental health center, and he later blamed them for his blindness. Like, he went blind as he got older.
Yeah.
So he escaped and moved to California, and he started making his family's soap recipe out of his home. This is a thing that I couldn't quite get the timeline on. I don't know if he started making the soap before he moved to California, or he had already been making it and just continued it there. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
So he was making the soap out of his family's home and still giving these speeches, and he would give out bottles of soap at his lectures.
Okay.
And then he realized people were coming for the soap, getting the soap and leaving and not listening to him lecture.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's good soap.
So he's got like enough of a following on the soap.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
So
I'm just picturing him being like, but wait, hold on, I'm not done. And they're like, well, I got the soap. Goodbye.
So, because of that, he had an inspired idea. Why don't I print my lectures on the bottle?
Oh my
if
God.
that's what they want so much.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense.
This is my favorite thing about this.
So
It's just like such an idea.
it is, because it's like if you can't get them to stick around to listen to you, they're going to have your ideas, your words, your philosophy in their home.
In your bathtub. Just in your tub.
That's so bananas.
Book. I have not read this entire label.
Okay.
I wanted to read a little bit of it to give you
let's-
guys a taste.
I would like to hear some of what's on this bottle.
So, the top of the label says, "Absolute cleanliness is godliness. Teach the moral ABC that unites all mankind free. Instantly 6 billion strong, and we're all one. Listen, children. This is in quotes for some reason. Listen, children, eternal Father, eternally one.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And then there's like these, I guess they're kind of like commandment type things. They're numbered.
Yeah.
So I'll read those.
These are the ABCs, the moral ABCs, maybe.
I guess.
Like 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
and so on.
yeah.
They're
I
all
guess
rules.
it's all numbered throughout. Yeah.
Okay.
So, first, if I'm not for me, who am I? Nobody. Second, yet, if I'm only for me, what am I? Nothing. Third, if not now, when? Once more, unless constructive selfish, that's hyphenated, I work hard perfecting first me. Absolute nothing can help perfect me.
Oh my God.
Only, though this is fourth, I gotta rotate the bottle. Only hard work, God's law, can save us. But if we teach only your clan, we're all hated then. So Hillel taught Jesus, we must teach friend and enemy, the whole human race, the full truth, hard work, press and profit sharing, moral ABCs, all one God faith.
Wow.
Uniting, sorry, I had to turn again, the whole human race, for we're all one or none. As teach for 6,000 years the astronomers Abraham and Israel since the year one. Listen, this is the quote, listen, children, eternal Father, eternally one. Exceptions eternally? None. Absolute none.
Wait, did he say 6,000 years? Like the young Earth creationism, 6,000 years?
Where did I say? As teach for 6,000 years the astronomers Abraham and Israel. I don't know.
That 6,000 can't be a coincidence. I'm not
possibly,
because I can't remember exactly why the young Earth creationists center on 6,000, but I feel like it has to do with like a sort of like a biblical recounting of the generations or something like that.
maybe very possible.
It's like codified somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so that caught my attention.
Fifth, whatever unites mankind is better than whatever divides us. Yet, if absolute unselfish, I am not for me. I'm not but classless, raceless, starving masses, never free nor brave. Only if constructive selfish, I work hard perfecting first me.
Wow, it's starting to repeat himself a
Like
bit.
every Arctic owl, penguin, pilot, cat, swallow, beaver, bee. That's all hyphenated.
Wait, did he say pilot? Was that?
Yes.
Okay, maybe that's
Maybe it's a kind of fisher bird.
something that I don't know what it is. Yeah, sure.
Can I teach the moral ABC that the real Rabbi Hillel taught Jesus to unite all mankind free? That's not a question. There's a period at the end. But can I? Sixth, absolute cleanliness is godliness. Balanced food for body, mind, soul, spirit is our medicine. Full truth our God, half truth our enemy. Hard work our salvation, unity our goal, free speech our weapon, all one our soul, self-discipline the key to freedom, unity, love unites all one above. For we're all one. As teach for 6,000 years, astronomers Abraham and Israel, listen, children, eternal Father, eternally one. Exceptions. Oh, did I already read this?
You know what? The thing is, he starts to repeat himself so much that it can be
Yeah.
hard to know. Because he repeats like
No,
bullet
yeah.
1 in bullet 5
Yeah.
or 4 or 5, whatever
Exceptions eternally absolute none. So when your fellow man you measure, take him at his best. With that lever, lift him higher. Overlook the rest. Okay, we're rhyming now. So,
it was. He just decided to make it a poem in the middle.
yeah, seventh. Each swallow works hard to be a perfect. God, he does repeat so much. Man, you could have just like cut out half of this, brother.
He needed an editor.
He really did.
It's hard
Each
to edit a
swallow
bottle.
works hard to be a perfect pilot, provider, builder, trainer, teacher, lover, mate. No half-true hate. Have courage and smile, my friend. Think and act 10 years ahead. Find the man without fault. He's dead. Do one thing at a time. Work hard, get done, then teach friend and enemy how to work, love, unite all mankind free. Uniting one, all one, face the world with a smile. Life is always worthwhile. To the fearless are given jewels. Keep out of the past. Disappointments won't last. Help unite mankind, or we're wandering fools. Repetition is the key to knowledge. Well, he clearly believes that. There's more. There's like, it goes to 12th. Should I just finish it? I'm on the 8th.
Yeah, go for it. We've already read almost all of the ABCs.
More good is caused by evil than by good. What? More good is caused by evil than by good. Do what's right. All right.
Okay, what are your word by that? What are you talking about?
Enlarge the positive. Replace the negative with the moral ABCs eternally tremendous, all one God faith that unites the human race, for we're all one or none, as teach all astronomers for 6,000 years since the year one. Listen, children, eternal Father, eternally one. Exceptions eternally, absolute none.
Wow.
9th, free speech is man's only weapon against half-truth. That denies free speech to smear, slay, slander, tax, and slave. Full truth, our only God, unites all mankind. If 10 men guard free speech, brave. If ever one religion unites all mankind, it will be by omitting all irrelevancies and redundancies. He's not about eliminating redundancies. Added unto the faith in one almighty, all-embracing, ever-loving, ever-evolving, ever-recreating, eternal God, and by absolute nothing else. America's founding father, Thomas Paine. 8 books suppressed since 1799. 10th. Okay, that was just thrown in there. 10th.
It's just like a noun
Shout out
phrase.
to Thomas Paine.
Yeah, sure.
Thank God we don't descend down from perfect Adam and Eve to sinful sinner. Brother's keeper, divided slave, united armed, loving, hardworking, trained, brave. From dust we ascend up. Thank God for that. Our brother's teacher of... Sorry, it's hard to rotate this battle.
It's hard to do.
A new birth. Without it. Oh, wait, no. Our brother's teacher, the moral ABC. Mason, tent, and sandal maker Hillel. Taught carpenter Jesus to unite all mankind free. With it, every human being created on God's spaceship Earth can evolve united, inspired, raised, trained, skilled, disciplined, guided lightning like by, hold on, rotating, a new birth. Without it, we destroy God's spaceship Earth. Akhenaton, Baha'u'llah, Buddha, Confucius, Moses, Hillel, Jesus, Muhammad, inspired every 76 years by the message of God's law, Halley's Comet, teach, a fire, a mist, a planet, a crystal, a cell,
Oh, God.
a jellyfish, a dinosaur, caves where cavemen dwell, then a sense for work, love, song, art, play, law, beauty, a face turned up from the soul. Sure, it is constructive evolution, guided by one all-embracing, ever-present, eternally tremendous, ever-loving God.
Oh, my God.
12th.
Oh, my God. It's still going. Okay, here's the thing, though. For reference, this is like a label that's like probably like 8 inches around maybe by like 6 inches tall or something, right?
Yeah.
We have covered 3/4 of the top inch of the label.
No, I'm at the bottom.
Oh, you're at the bottom. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the bottom
This
inch.
is
That's the bottom inch and a half.
It's like the top inch and a half and bottom like couple inches.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like the product info in the center of the bottle. There's a bunch of stuff on the sides too that I'm not reading. But
Yeah.
12th, a great teacher must first a self-supporting hard worker be. Like Allison Bake, Carnegie, Cousteau, Hammer, Liebman, Payne, Sanger, Spinoza, Strauss, Saz, Wilk, Yaden, Zamenhof.
Wow.
Or he'll turn our greatest teaching into spades.
Okay.
To bury our people. All people, added Carpenter Jesus, entering manhood. But for 2,000 years, we rabbis never teach the moral ABC. The real Rabbi Hillel taught Jesus to unite the human race in our eternal Father's great all-one God faith. For example, Einstein's Rabbi Levi evicted us from his university, Princeton.
Levi, I think.
Levi. Hillel Foundation when we asked, you agree, of course. that Hillel's hard work, speech, press, and profit sharing, moral ABC, unites the human race in our eternal Father's great all-one God faith.
Oh my God, it's such word soup.
13th, knowing the full
What?
truth.
There's 13 of them.
Knowing the full truth that unites the human race and not teaching all is deathly guilt, learned Carpenter Jesus from Mason Rabbi. Hello. As teaches African shepherd astronomer Israel for 6,000 years. Listen, children, eternal Father, eternally one. So that's that.
Did you get anything from that?
No. I get that he thinks Rabbi Hillel taught Jesus.
The
or
moral ABC.
The moral ABC.
Which no one has been teaching. It's secret knowledge.
Yeah.
Which is always a red flag.
Oh, also, all these are on here. Wait, no. Oh, no, it's not on here twice. It just, like, loops all the way around the bottle.
Yeah.
There's also other stuff written on here. Information on how to use the product. A little bit more just random stuff.
Can I say something as a brief aside?
Yes.
The way that's written, the language of it, and, like, the cadence and the sort of, like, repetition and all that is very familiar to me.
Yeah?
It reminds me of a number of things. There are people, like, I don't know what you would diagnose this, but there is something there, right? So there was,
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember TimeCube. TimeCube was an internet website run by a guy named Dr. Gene Ray, who called himself the wisest human. He was clearly out of his head.
Yeah.
But he posted, like, all the time about how every day contained 4 simultaneous days all rotating in
I remember
in
you
tandem.
telling me about this. Yeah.
Some people speculate he got the idea from like a paperweight that was cube shaped with a globe in it on his desk when he lost his mind or something like that.
Okay.
But he was obsessed about this idea, and he argued about it online to everybody who would listen. And claimed that the intellectuals and the basically universities and teachers of everyone were suppressing this sacred knowledge.
Yes.
Right. And that he would prove it, and that everyone else was an idiot. And then there was some homophobia mixed in. It got really messy. Like there was no concrete. There was no real concrete like ideology other than every day has 4 days in it.
Yeah.
And Gene Ray has since passed away, and his website has since gone, but it's been backed up and cached. And it very much has the same feel to it. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like using insider terminology people don't really understand, as though everyone should understand it.
Yeah.
And that's sort of like returning to these
Repetitive phrases. And
yeah. The idea of like becoming the best that you can be to be useful to other people kind of thing, you know, that just keeps coming up over and over again.
There's lots of hyphens and occasional rhyming, but then like word soup and then weird grammar.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like stream of consciousness rambling kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But the parts of an actual message I can distill from it aren't bad. It's you have to be good to you. You have to be somewhat selfish because you need to take care of yourself in order to be useful to other people.
Right.
But you need to be the right kind of selfish.
Right.
And you also have to be selfless at the same time. You have to care about other people. And like the parts that I can make sense of are good. Like I can't disagree with any of the message I can actually understand.
Yeah.
But it's understanding it and like getting the message out of it is very confusing.
Yeah. It's just the thing I'm connecting to Gene Ray and other things is just that thing of like, it seems so plainly obvious to him that he's writing something that you should be understanding.
Yeah.
And it's impenetrable to a reader. It's impenetrable.
It's kind of sad because it's like he did all these lectures and everything and people just wanted the soap.
Sure.
But it's like he wanted them to get the message, and I'm sure they were probably feeling what we're feeling, which is like,
yeah.
I'm sure there's good stuff in there.
Yeah.
But like it's not making it.
Like he connects this thing of like you being your most optimized self to like the best of nature doing the same things, and like it's like this natural phenomenon that everything strives to be its most perfect form or something like that.
Yeah,
But-
not sure. Yeah.
But I don't know that there's anything in there that is like especially profound.
Yeah, it feels like stuff that's been kind of said before, which he derived a lot of it from other sources, you know?
Sure.
But regardless,
Yeah.
this was his life's work. It's what he did. So he's making the soap. He's putting this on the bottle.
Yeah, right. I love that he did that. I love that it's still around.
Yeah. Apparently, when he first started the business, he listed the company as a nonprofit religious organization.
Okay.
The IRS disagreed.
I can see why.
Yes.
It's like for him, like making soap is like a family thing and just a thing he would naturally do, right?
And it was a thing to promote his essentially religion.
At some point, yeah.
But yeah. But the world was like, no, we want the soap. So,
Just the soap, thanks.
yes. So the IRS disagreed. And at one point, he owed $1.3 million in back taxes,
Wow.
which a lot of times would put a business under or organization under. If you're Scientology, you break into the IRS and then you blackmail them and threaten them into returning your status to you
And then you win somehow.
somehow. But his son Jim stepped in and saved the company. I'm not sure exactly how he did that. And now Jim's son David runs the company.
Okay.
I think Jim was a lot more conservative than his father and then his son David. David relates a little more to his grandfather. So when David, this is just interesting stuff after the fact. That's basically all about Dr. Bronner.
Okay.
But some of this stuff was cool too. So when David took over, the soap used to contain apparently an unlisted ingredient, which was caramel coloring.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
Like even
David
when
was.
Bronner made it? Or
Yeah.
like- wow, okay.
I mean, it was his family's recipe, so it's probably something they included. And it was not listed on the label, and David didn't feel right about that. But he was kind of in a conundrum because he was like, if I take it out and then don't put it on the label because it's not in there anymore, people are going to notice a color change. And are they going to think I'm diluting it or changing the recipe somehow?
Yeah, good point.
And then if I leave it in and then I just put it on the bottle, are people going to think I added it when I took over, even though
Yeah.
it was always there?
yeah.
So he decided to take it out, but instead of just taking it out and doing nothing, he added hemp oil as a
Okay.
replacement. So the color did change, but people knew there was a reason for the change because he added this ingredient that's on the bottle. And the hemp oil seemed to make it lather a little better too. So it actually improved it.
Wow, win there.
Yeah. Yeah, so he didn't want to upset customers, but he did want full disclosure. And that's what he did. Now, around this time that they were starting to use the hemp oil, the DEA was cracking down on hemp products.
Oh, yeah.
They considered hemp products to be the same as like selling marijuana illegally
Right.
because it was of the plant. So David led the hemp industry in a lawsuit against the DEA regarding these strict anti-hemp policies.
No kidding.
He handed out hemp granola and poppy seed bagels outside of the DEA headquarters as a way to be like, hey, opium's illegal, but you let people eat the poppy seeds.
Yeah, right.
You have poppy seed products.
Yeah, so
Here's a
what's gonna
poppy
be?
seed bagel.
Yeah, you just did drugs, sucker.
Yeah. So he was very involved in activism. He sued other companies for falsely labeling their products as organic. He was also arrested twice, once for planting hemp seeds in the DEA's lawn. And another time for milling hemp oil in front of the White House.
Wow.
This guy's kind of like awesome.
Yeah, he's like he's like an activist for a thing that seems so silly, but
But I mean, I get it. It's one of those things that's like, we now have all kinds of hemp products.
Yeah.
And they're obviously still using hemp oil in this soap.
Yeah.
So in large part, probably because of him and that activism, the laws did get changed. So it seems silly to us, but it's one of those things that's like you're limiting a lot of businesses if you crack down on them and not let them get this product.
Yeah.
Also, Dr. Bronner started their own farm because they couldn't find organic fair trade sources for their oils. Okay. So they have put their money where their mouth is.
So they
as a company.
They grow all the things they need for their oils.
Yeah, they have palm, coconut, and olive oil farms in Ghana, Sri Lanka, and Israel. And as part of their, their moral ABC peace, their philosophy, they source olive oil from Israeli and Palestinian sources.
Wow.
They pay for, the pay for the highest executive, which would be David at this point, is capped at 5 times that of the lowest paid worker.
Okay.
They also offer fully paid health plan for full-time employees and a retirement fund. They put in 15% of the employee's salary and 25% annual bonus for full-time employees.
This sounds great.
Like as a company,
this sounds like a good company to work for.
Yeah, I think they're like I think they're trying.
Yeah.
I mean, let's point out the fact that $200,000 a year is what he makes basically.
Okay.
That's 5 times. It's pretty standard CEO, but not as high as some.
Oh no, that's a good living. Like it's a very good living, but it's not like the crazy rich,
and
the
also
super rich.
The fact that they make a point of capping the CEOs, or the highest paid executives' salary at 5 times the amount holds them accountable, because it means they're not going to have those employees be super underpaid because they have it on the record that they can only be paid 5 times as much.
Yeah.
So that is a way of like holding them accountable and wanting to pay their employees more.
Yeah, like if they drop anyone's wage, it comes out of their...
It affects the top as well.
Wow. That's great. I wish more companies had a similar policy.
So yeah, there's, the background and the philosophy and how everything got started, but I think they're okay. That's why I felt comfortable buying a bottle and reading the label to you. Like I said, I've used their soap before. It's good.
I have never used their soap. I've seen it around.
They advertise it as 18-in-1 hemp peppermint pure Castile soap. They have other ones too. There's peppermint. I think there's like a lavender one, and then there's something else.
Okay.
They also make bar soap.
Here's a dumb question, but how expensive is it, like relative to other soaps?
This bottle of like liquid soap, which is essentially like you kind of dilute it when you use it.
Okay.
So it goes a long way.
Yeah.
This was like $10.25 or something like that, and it's 16 ounces.
Okay.
So
that's not totally unreasonable.
It's not super expensive. It's also not super cheap.
Yeah.
But so let's read the directions. It says dilute. Okay.
What?
All right.
What?
Says dilute! Exclamation point. Dilute! Exclamation point. Okay! Exclamation point.
Why is it written like that?
I don't know, but the first thing is 1 small squirt applied to wet washcloth to wash hands, face, and body. Mm-hmm. So a small squirt of
just like a
this.
little, just like a bead of it, like a quarter-sized dollop, maybe.
Maybe not even that much, depending on how much it lathers. I haven't used this stuff in a while.
Yeah.
Or you could work half a tablespoon into wet hair and rinse with their organic hair rinse.
Okay.
You could dilute 1 to 10 with water for hand wash dishes, best in soft water. For your laundry, you can use 1/3 to 1/2 cup soap in a large load. Add 1/2 cup vinegar in the rinse cycle. You can mop floor with 1/2 cup of soap diluted in 3 gallons of hot water. You could wash your dog by wetting their fur, massaging soap in for good lather, and rinsing well. You could put a dash in a bowl of water to remove residue from fruit and veggies and then rinse them clean. You can use as an all-purpose cleaner by adding 1/4 cup of soap to a quart of water in a spray bottle. And you could use a tablespoon in a quart of water to spray plants for bugs. a dash of cayenne in that mix is optional.
Wow, so they really do, like, it is never used at full strength.
Yeah. Or you could use it to shave your face, underarms, legs by lathering up 5 to 10 drops in your wet hands and applying it.
Huh.
That's only like 10 things you could do with it. It says it's an 18-in-1. Other people, I think, have looked at the full list. Most people only endorse about like 14.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, the one article I saw said like only 14 are really doable, because I think they also say you could brush your teeth with it, but then you're just brushing your teeth with soap.
I'm not interested.
Not advisable.
I'm not interested in doing that.
But those are the 10 that are on the bottle.
Yeah, okay.
So basically you're diluting it no matter how you're using it. You're not using very much at a time.
Wow. So it really does seem like there's a lot of value in this bottle.
Yeah, I used it before and I liked it, and a lot of people swear by it, so I didn't mind buying it, especially since I feel like the company's okay.
Yeah, they do sound like a great company to work for.
Yeah, despite kind of weird beginnings and some troubling beginnings.
Yeah.
I feel for his family, though it seems that there was some reconciliation at some point. But it seems like the family that has kept the company going has their hearts in the right places.
Yeah.
So, cool stuff. I just think David is kind of a badass. He planted hemp seeds in the DEA's lawn.
I love that so much.
That's really funny.
It's amazing. I mean, like, I wonder, like, he must have been spotted doing it.
I think the point was for them to know that he did it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is wild. I didn't know all that about Dr. Bronner. I mean, like, I knew that there was something.
Yeah.
I knew that there was a story about Dr.
If you
Bronner.
see the bottle,
Yeah.
you know there's something. Because it's
Right.
just an interesting label. And it has, like, a very classic appeal. It looks very, like, old school until you see all the little writing and you're like, okay, what's that? But
It sort of reminds me of what you would see if you were, like, looking through, like, very old newspaper ads for things.
yeah,
But
yeah.
They crammed a lot of text in there. They had little wavy banners and things, and there's just an aesthetic.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
that it
even the
resembles.
bottle, 100% post-consumer recycled plastic bottle.
Well, I'll be
Well,
dipped.
I'll be dipped. Dr. Bronner's All-One Magic Soaps.
Wow.
And it seems like they sell a lot of products. I read at some point in the research that like their coconut oil is a big thing, because coconut oil is big now anyway.
Yeah, right.
So just the fact that they're like, oh, you need to label your bottles organic. Like, you need to follow these rules, and we're going to hold other people accountable to that too.
Yeah.
Oh, and we can't get this stuff fair trade? We're just going to make it.
You know, I don't know when he did all that, but I remember distinctly there was like a period of like the late 90s, maybe it was the early 2000s.
I feel like it was probably around that time.
I remember that whole like, hey, this is actually organic. This new label is certified organic.
Yeah.
And then basically everything that didn't have that you knew wasn't actually organic,
Yeah.
right?
I think he played a role in that.
Yeah. I
too.
remember that happening.
And the company that he sued, I think, was like another soap, or it might have been one or two, but it was like a soap company.
Okay.
Who was claiming to be organic, but it wasn't actually.
Wow.
And so he felt like that was wrong because they were actually going about it the right way
Yeah, right.
and didn't want people to be misled. So
Yeah, like it's a consumer
not that
advocacy
not
thing.
that I think that organic is all that it's chalked up to be, but
Yeah.
for a company to, talk the talk and walk the walk at the same time is kind of impressive.
Yeah, I think so too.
Especially for a company that, I mean, it's not even that this is a guy that started this in his house. This is a legacy from like the early 1900s of soap making from Germany.
Yeah,
Or,
right.
like a family that was doing this forever, and then he just kind of changed the way he was going about it, but continued to do what his family was doing. So that's kind of a cool legacy.
It is a cool legacy. The sort of like pedigree of a lot of the things we buy seems very recent. You know,
Yeah.
There's not a lot of. It sometimes seems like there's not a lot of things that are like rooted in like old traditions that we take part in all the time.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I wanted to briefly talk about my sources. Of course, Wikipedia.
Always Wikipedia.
And then find the other one.
Dead
Sorry. Oh, God, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. It is from Mental Floss. It's a Mental Floss article, but it is, oh, crap. Where are you? 15 Things You Didn't Know About Dr. Bronner and His Magic Soap by Emily Becker from July 21st, 2016.
Do they call it magic?
They do. On the label here, it says Dr. Bronner's All-One Magic Soaps.
Magic soap.
Magic soaps.
You know, I bet there was a time when soap seemed like downright magic.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Like all of a sudden things you couldn't clean got clean. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And you didn't smell awful?
Yeah.
Family soap makers since 1858.
Wow. That is a legacy.
Yeah. So that's that. I got most of this information, I'd say, from the 15 things you didn't know about Dr. Bronner and his magic soap list. So
That's really cool.
And
This is a good one.
one more thing. I bought a documentary about him. I didn't watch it because I had enough info and I didn't feel like watching a thing last night.
Yeah.
But it's like 80 minutes long and it was like $6. I had a really hard time finding it, so I had to find it. I think I bought it basically from their website.
Oh, really?
From like an endorsed website. But I bought the documentary made in 2006 about Dr. Bronner. So I
We
would
should
like to
watch
watch
it.
that with you at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know about tonight, but at some point we do need to watch that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'd like to do that. And then we
Yeah.
can comment back on if there's anything new we learned that
Yeah,
we
we
didn't
can
get
give
the first time.
any updates.
Yeah.
I have heard that the pacing is a little weird and like it does seem like they leave bits and pieces of his life out. Like they skip
Yeah.
a little bit.
The whole giving up all of his children to stand on soapboxes.
I think they might actually mention that in the documentary because I think his children are in the
It was
documentary.
literally up on his soapbox.
Literally
That's
up
something
on a
else.
soapbox.
That tickles me for no particular reason.
Well, it's nice. So
This,
yeah, this was a journey.
this is great. I had no idea this much about Dr. Bronner.
There was more than I thought.
Yeah.
I knew there was something, but I didn't know what a wild ride it would be.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
It makes me want to buy more of their products, to be entirely honest.
Well,
This
let's
episode brought to you by Dr. Bronner's Magic Soaps.
endorse us.
Use that promo code GooseChase to save 0%.
Yeah, they won't know what that is.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Dr. Bronner's Magic Soaps. Goose Chase sent me here. All right.
Yeah, right.
All right. No, let's try this and see
Yeah.
how we like it. See
Let's
how
do
we
that.
do. This has been fun.
This has been fun. Thank you for that one. That was very interesting. Before we wrap up here, we should note that we won't be around next week.
That's right. We might try to fit an episode in, but every time we say we're going to do that, we don't do it.
Yeah,
so let's just plan to that we won't have an episode.
Yeah, we won't be able to get together on Wednesday next week, so we'll be off for a week.
Yeah, I'm doing a favor for a friend. So.
Yeah. But then we will be back essentially in 2 weeks with
right.
another episode
Another episode.
of Goose Chase.
Goose Chase.
Thank you so much for listening. Email us to get your free bottle of Tabasco sauce.
Yes.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Goose Chase. We are Goose Chase Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. On Twitter, our handle is @GooseChasePod, and our website is www.goosechasepodcast.com.
If you have any topics you'd like us to research, please email us at goosechasepodcast@gmail.com. If you like what we do on the show, please rate and review us on iTunes and Google Play.
Want to go on a goose chase?
Ooh, yes.